The world of high-end photography and professional filmmaking is on the verge of a massive shift. For a long time, creators had to make a strict choice. You could choose a camera that was built for extreme speed, or you could choose a camera that was built for pure cinematic image quality. Bringing those two worlds together into a single portable body has always been the ultimate goal for engineers. When the original Nikon Z9 first arrived on the market, it shook the entire industry. It completely threw out the traditional mechanical shutter and proved that a fully electronic system could handle the heaviest professional workloads. It was a true disruptor that changed how people viewed mirrorless technology. But technology never stands still, and the competitive landscape moves incredibly fast. Today, the entire community is looking closely at the rumor mill because something much bigger is happening behind the scenes. The buzz in early 2026 indicates that a brand new monster is being developed. We are talking about the highly anticipated Nikon Z9 II. The early information reveals that this is not just a minor update. This is not a version 1.5 meant to simply fix a few small complaints or add a slight software tweak. Instead, the goal here is to fundamentally change the game all over again. The rumors suggest that this camera is designed to integrate true, Hollywood-level cinema technology directly into a standard mirrorless form factor. By looking closely at recent leaks, manufacturing procurement delays, and highly detailed technical specifications, a very clear picture is beginning to emerge. This upcoming machine is shaping up to be a mini-red cinema powerhouse. It is truly fascinating to see how fast this evolution is happening. The original Z9 already set massive new standards for what a hybrid flagship should be. Yet, these fresh leaks confirm that the Z9 II is coming with groundbreaking updates that could completely redefine the meaning of a flagship camera all over again. We are going to take a deep speculative look at how this upcoming beast compares to the current king of the lineup. This will help us determine if this new machine is truly worth the wait, or if the current model still holds the crown for everyday professional work. Let us dive deep into the specific details of what makes this new camera design so radical. A radical leap in sensor technology and speed. When you look at the absolute core of how these two flagship cameras operate, the single biggest difference comes down to raw speed. The original Z9 was already considered an absolute monster in this department. It featured a revolutionary stacked 45.7 megapixel CMOS sensor that allowed it to read data fast enough to completely eliminate the need for a physical shutter. For years, that sensor was the gold standard for high-speed performance and reliability. However, the rumored technical specifications for the Z9 II show that the gap between the past and the future is about to widen significantly. The Z9 II is rumored to drop with a brand new custom-designed 46-megapixel stacked CMOS sensor. While the slight bump in megapixels might seem minor on paper, the real magic lies completely in the underlying processing architecture. This new sensor is reportedly 3.5 times faster than its predecessor. A jump in readout speed of that magnitude is almost unheard of in a single generational update. We need to be very clear about how this speed is actually being achieved. In the current camera market, many people assume that the only way to reach the absolute pinnacle of sensor performance is by using a global shutter. Global shutters capture the entire image frame at the exact same microsecond, which completely eliminates any possibility of rolling shutter distortion. However, global shutter technology comes with its own set of heavy compromises. Historically, global shutters cause a noticeable penalty in dynamic range and low light sensitivity. Instead of taking that route and compromising the camera's overall image quality, the reports indicate that engineering is doubling down on this highly advanced stacked sensor technology. By focusing heavily on maximizing the data pipeline, the Z9 II is reportedly able to achieve a maximum flash sync speed of an incredible 1/720th of a second. To put that into perspective, the original Z9 is plenty fast for almost any standard shooting scenario you can throw at it. But the Z9 II clearly beats it by delivering a level of performance that gets as close to a true global shutter as humanly possible, all without suffering from any of the traditional dynamic range penalties. This means you get the absolute best of both worlds: impossible speeds to freeze rapid motion, combined with pristine, clean data that preserves every bit of highlight and shadow detail in your scene. Redefining pure image quality. Beyond the sheer speed of data collection, this new flagship is also aiming to completely change the conversation around pure, uncompromised image quality. For a very long time, if a photographer wanted to capture a level of tonal depth, color separation, and micro-contrast that felt truly lifelike, they had to move away from a full-frame format entirely. They had to invest heavily in bulky, expensive, and slow medium format camera systems. Medium format sensors are physically larger, which allows them to capture a massive amount of light information and deliver a smoother transition between subtle shades of color. The original Z9 has always been widely praised for its incredible detail, sharp rendering, and professional-grade color science. It has captured iconic magazine covers, historic sports moments, and stunning wildlife imagery all over the world. But the Z9 Mark II is rumored to be stepping directly into a completely different league. It is introducing a feature that is being called a true medium format killer. The big rumor circulating among industry insiders is that this new camera will feature a native, normal sensitivity setting that starts at an astonishing ISO 32. This is an incredibly big deal for high-end studio photographers, commercial directors, and landscape artists. Most modern digital cameras have a base sensitivity of ISO 64 or ISO 100. Lowering the base sensitivity down to a clean ISO 32 means the sensor can naturally absorb more light without oversaturating. This results in an incredibly clean signal with virtually zero digital noise.